I got big ring, you mad, get stained, work hard, then play, bad bitch, my taste, we vibe, we lay, you purple, you gay, delete tags, lil' fame, I won't walk, not the same, for wrong, these people, for wrong, I try to tell these motherfuckers time, for wrong, pussy ass, purple ass nigga, man, for wrong, make your born ass right. Niggas better get their weight up, you little body bitch. About a damn pay cut, you little body bitch. I ain't worried about none of these niggas, little body bitch. You that scare rag, cow ass little body bitch. Had to fuck around, get my rank up, you little body bitch. And I'm pouring up, yeah, young nigga, and I'ma take a sip. Yeah, all these niggas run down, hate, but tell them zip it lip. You a dumb ass, scare rag, a little body bitch. And I ain't worried about nothing, nigga, nah, I ain't worried about shit. I got more than one, so you know nigga don't reminisce. I spit flavors on they damn beats, niggas better catch a pitch. Never knew a goddamn man be scared to represent. But you a whole ass, dirt ass, little damn body ass nigga. Get body with the damn scripture with your little body ass nigga. Nigga, I'm a true priest, true line nigga, true Zion ass nigga. And you a little boy, a little bitch ass, little body ass nigga. I got big ring, you mad, get stained, work hard, then play. Bad bitch, my taste, we vibe, we lay, you purple, you gay, your leech ass, lil' fame, I won't walk, not the same, for wrong, for wrong, I tell them, nigga, for wrong, get your shit together, nigga, for wrong, work. I'ma do this shit till I write, you little body bitch. I'ma ditch your ass like your pot, you little body bitch. And I'm smooth with it, y'all the zop, you little body bitch. And I switch nigga on that thought, you little body bitch. And I'ma stay determined like the cars, you little body bitch. And I'm stone cold like a bond, you little body bitch. And I'm a warrior like that bar, you little body bitch. And my aim like that a zop, you little body bitch. Need a princess papa, you little body bitch. Or anyone down the slide, you little body bitch, yeah. I keep a couple straps in my ride, you little body bitch. Just in case anyone wanna die, cause I'm body bitch. I got big ring, you mad, get stained, work hard, then play, bad bitch, my taste, we vibe, we lay, we purple, you gay, you lit ass, lil' fame, I won't walk, not the same, for wrong, for wrong. I'm in the bushes, just watching this family. I got extensions, sit up, make granny start dancing. Yeah, we know what you did, and I'm coming, I'm loaded. And I know you don't know it, I just posted up, scope it. There's a shooter outside and he quiet. There's a shooter outside and he quiet. Yeah, he quiet, yeah, he quiet. Yeah, he quiet when the motherfucker quiet. They no shit like I'ma shoot. 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 Yeah, diamond dance. Yeah, you get the picture. Yeah, I see you smiling. There's a shooter outside and he quiet, little nigga. All that cap rap might have to find me a nigga. All these niggas watching move, they start jocking the image. I can't even buy it, little nigga. I know this pump it up, flip them, we get the drop on the cops in Alabama. I get the order and she pull up on the Klansman. They talking about they catch a nigga, they gon' hang 'em. Catch 'em while they hanging. One by one, we take them. I know this bitch, that bitch told she keep a secret, no. But I can't trust her, what's the point, bitch, in my business, We moving silence, no rap, little boy, keep silent. This Mac come with a silence, it's a true moment of silence, little bitch. There's a shooter outside and he quiet. There's a shooter outside and he quiet. Yeah, he quiet, yeah, he quiet. Yeah, he quiet in the motherfucker quiet. They know shit like I'ma shoot. 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 Get it, diamond dance, get it. You get the picture. I see you smiling. Cause the boy bit. Christ return, it's gonna be some killings all in these streets. Vesture dipped in blood, no he ain't condescend peace. It's gonna get way too ugly for the land and free. Ask yourself why little boy, and I'm sure that you see. I don't believe in make believe. Greek mythology is way too cheap. I don't celebrate my birthday cause this shit bigger than me. Call me what you wanna call. I'ma prove it with the tongue. If these boys ever catch me, I'm going out like 7 songs. Stick my tongue out, put my hands in like cut the bitch off. Before I ever trade on my nation, my word, oh my God. All these Edomites trying to catch me cause they know I'm right. It ain't be a bitch of my own people that's trying to take my life. There's a shooter outside and he quiet. There's a shooter outside and he quiet. Yeah, he quiet. Yeah, he quiet. Yeah, he quiet in the motherfucker quiet. They know shit like I'ma shoot. 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 Get it. Diamond dance. Get it. You get the picture. I see you smiling. Cause the boy bit them.
Not like this.
I know I'm telling you.
I ain't finna tell you how I got away with this shit.
If I'm more right, that's good business. She look good, but hang with dumb bitches. Tell her I'm way too fly for one sister. And if she leave a priest, I won't miss her. Won't put a ring around it. Oh, no. Bitches for the street like basketball goals. I always knew she'd let that lane hit her. Won't get a sick from me, I ain't simple. Bitch, now I ain't gonna work it out. I ain't regular out. No, I ain't gonna work it out. I ain't regular out. You a civilian out. Nah, failure out. I ain't gonna work it out. Cause I ain't regular out. I ain't regular out. You's a regular out. Took that bitch back. She done fed y'all. Look how you living out. You look scary out. Can't fuck that bitch right. Cause she be getting nailed out. You won't forgive her, ain't it? You wanna love her, don't you? Just know that love ain't for you. It's for the world, homie. I got some real homies. We don't pretend, homie. ISUPK, 1 West, we kicking field goals. Let that bitch lead, ho. She got them D's, though. With a little steak and ass pussy, she be going beast mode. She HIV, ho. You dirty ass skeet, ho. Don't get that shit up out your chest, bitch. Say what you gonna do now, what you gonna say now, what you gonna do to me? It is UPK, I'm shot too deep, it's better Google me. I put these girls all in my training camp like I relieve. I say what I do, not do what I say, bitch, what the fuck you mean? If I'm more right, that's good business. She look good, but hang with dumb bitches. Tell her I'm way too fly for one sister. And if she leave a piece, I won't miss her. Won't put a ring around it. Oh, no. Bitches for the street like basketball goals. I always should let that hit her. Won't get a sick from me, I ain't simple. Bitch, now I ain't gonna work it out. I ain't regular out. No, I ain't gonna work it out. I ain't regular out. You a civilian out. Nah, failure out. I ain't gonna work it out. Cause I ain't regular out. I get paper, bro. Got my standards up. You a munchkin out. Catch your knees out. Check my favorite out. I'm a player out. These niggas top block. Take your lead out. You shouldn't be worried about these broke ass bitches, and don't compare yourself to simp ass niggas, Had to shine a lot of these desperate ass women, Cause they be tripping hard, acting like they tripping, But a bit be basic, bit be horny, bit be naked, drinking, faking, stankin', ashamed, dirty, mouth bit be faking. I don't get too fucks about you, I wouldn't have put no baby in you. Bit be saying they got that paper, look, they let me itch. Done caught the penalty, hit my energy, got me feeling me. Ice hitting on these diamond teeth, that's into me. And I'm getting right, and I'm up, and I'm getting and these niggas hate, but they can't touch, cause I'm bulletproof. If I'm more right, that's good business. She look good, but hang with dumb bitches. Till I'm way too fly for one sister. And if she leave the piece, I won't miss her. We'll put a ring around it. Oh, no. Bitches for the street like basketball goes. I always knew she'd let that lane hit her. Won't get a cent from me, I ain't simple, bitch. Now I ain't gonna work it out. I ain't regular out. No, I ain't gonna work it out. I ain't regular out. You a civilian out. Nah, failure out. I ain't gonna work it out. Cause I ain't regular out. Goddamn, love them AIDS damn dick, she love, nigga. Ain't no taking nothing back. Cause I ain't regular out. Backstage. Yeah, nigga. Fake ass nigga. You ain't no Israelite, but you a gospelite, bitch. Fuck you talking about? If that nigga won't walk, bitch, we ready. It ain't hard to find us. How can I keep that stick locked, loaded, boy, he'll fade you line up. Young nigga name is Slayer. What you think, boy? You be done to try. South Coast shit, we bought it. UPK shoot solid. Little bitch think I'm crazy, think I'm playing like bitch, I ain't the one. Warfare every day, so who is you, bitch? I don't need your love. Killers right round the way. What you think? I love this brotherhood. Hood. What are you, bitch? Sharp on shit, I'm about it. UPK suit solid. Fuck nigga don't want war. It ain't enough clips in your army. All the bitches wanna take my piece. All the hoes wanna take my piece. All the nigga wanna take my piece. No, I can't let a dog take it from me. I can't let a dog take it from me. You a hoe study and you dummy. And these bitches really on this bitch walking like they don't know nothing. And a lame nigga fall for him and get set up for the coins and get gunned down, man down. Shoulda took the time, get a damn no. But I see the sorrow and I show her. She could never get a priest home. You a dirt ass, rust ass neck bitch with a fake ass jury. In Tennessee while I'm touring. It's a Tennessee, but she luring. And a sucker duck bitch ass boy, fuck nigga over that bit mug. And I say, if that nigga won't walk, bitch, we ready. It ain't hard to find us. How can I keep that stick locked, loaded, boy, he'll fade you line up. Young nigga name is Slayer. What you think, boy, you be done to try. South Coast shit, we bought it. UPK shoot solid. Little bitch think I'm crazy, think I'm playing like bitch, I ain't the one. Warfare every day, so who is you, bitch? I don't need your love. Killers right round the way. What you think? I love this brotherhood. Hood. Money, you bitch. You a lame nigga down to me. Eat candy, but I'm sucker free. You a little nigga, ain't nothing to me. Base up, boy, I fit a beat. Yeah, AR-223. Draco with a magazine. Yeah, that clip run like limousine. I shoot your ass in a spleen. Boy, I bust your ass in a temple. We the by the temple. Tell the truth, boy, you's a victim. And you're scoring off like a lizard. Nigga walk down my road. Why does nigga come down my road? Boy, come down my road. Boy, I charge your ass toll fee. I'm a real big priest, nigga. UPK play for keys, nigga. Commander General get a damn order, but ain't nothing to me to damn kill you. I stuck his ass like a cat. All weapons, boys full of tech. Boy, like a close combat. Nigga, I popped off for a neck. If that nigga won't walk, bitch, we ready. It ain't hard to find us. How can I keep that stick locked, loaded, boy, he'll fade you line up. Young nigga name is Slayer. What you think, boy, you be done to try. South Coast shit, we bought it. UPK shoot solid. Little bitch think I'm crazy, think I'm playing like bitch, I ain't the one. Warfare every day, so who is you, bitch? I don't need your love. Killers right round the way. What you think? I love this brotherhood. Hood. Money, you bitch. Christ said 7 women gonna be on one nigga in the end time. Nigga, fuck wrong with you, boy. Stressed by that damn whole ass bitch. Fake ass nigga too. Dumb ass motherfucker. Fuck you.
They killed, give me Isaiah 14 and 21. They did the same thing to my people. So that you said that they put millions of my access. Yes, you said. Should a murderer go to jail for murdering? Absolutely. Should a thief go to jail when he steals? Absolutely. Should a robber pay back the money he robbed? Absolutely. So why shouldn't the white man pay for what he did? That's right.
One day you'll see just how it feels. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog.
I'm in a hell of a hole, was never expected to grow. Just obstacles set in the road, that a result of me selling my soul. The story I'm telling is cold, but yet it's what everyone knows. The white man's the devil is known. America was never our home. Only a place of captivity, safe facility, hating, disfigure me. They claim that I'm lazy, be killing me. Maybe this slavery draining my energy. 400 years and counting. The trail of my tears is countless. Main fact that I'm here is astounding, but I can't wait till this shit is surrounded. Ready to tangle my king and the angel, be ready to rap. Crack in the sky, nuclear missiles will make it official. I'm capturing every cracker surviving. Put them all in chains where they need to be. Slavery for me. And let the whole world see that with them in the cage and safer in the streets. Put the dog on a leash. Get resolved for the beast. 144, get the brutal show, we could all be at peace. As soon as the trumpets are sound, your kingdom we busting it down. The only way justice is found, the time for your judgment is now.
You'll see just how it feels. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog.
Look, ain't no remorse in my blood slump. It won't be no compromise. Now it's time to feed the worms. Watch his body turn to flies. I clutch iron while you trust the lies. The next Glock I buy gon' be Gen 5. I get it customized. And sending shots off like farewell. Praying payback come back around like a carousel. Still remember your Honda's words ringing in my head like bells. Said you in this body, you fit a Lord, fuck the cartel. Triangle choke, apply pressure to the game like I did Vondale. Payback's a bitch in a dress, she a bombshell. Revenge is served cold, I just hope they make an oxtail. Glock fresh out the box, I swear it got that new car smell. Made myself a target in a world of mad shooters. There was design fire for our babies to pass through. In the day of our king's reign, I'll be overzealous. They bought my jealous, I bought brand new parabellums.
One day you'll see just how it feels. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog.
Brother, big up to the brothers in the room, you know what I'm saying? Big up to everybody viewing. I'm Priest Officer 5000 Shalaya Allah, represent the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge on the command of Junior Hana. We've been the home of the truth since 1969, giving you the truth of the Bible that the so-called Black, Latino, Native American man, woman, and child are the chosen people of God as per the scriptures. Understand? So today's a brotherhood class. Everybody knows that brotherhood is something that's imperative within the community, within the nation, something that we're lacking. We already see with the massive so-called drug use, the overdosing, Just recently, I had a close friend of mine yesterday. She overdosed, passed away. You know what I'm saying? Not to make it about me, but just to point out that brother and sister here are still struggling. You understand what I'm saying? They put fentanyl in all the marijuana, all the weed. You know what I'm saying? All of the cocaine, the heroin, the K2, everything is hitting hard and heavy. We got young boys out here shooting guns, 15, 16 years old, murdering people. You know what I'm saying? Actually, unaliving people. And so actually pulling the trigger and throwing their lives away. Not only that, they're unaliving people their age. You understand what I'm saying? So, um, as a community, we're failing when it comes to brotherhood. You understand? Years ago, we used to stick together. You know what I'm saying? We used to run wires from one each other's house, and you know, the pain and struggle kept us together. You understand? Also knowing who the enemy was kept us together. A common enemy that we all faced throughout all our neighborhoods. The oppressor's cronies. You understand that suppress us and oppress us in our neighborhoods. We know exactly who they are, and we stood against that. How do we stand against it? By being together. You understand? Now, there's some things, of course, that we go through as a people. We go through different issues, different problems. We go through betrayal. We go through jealousy. You understand? We go through these things. These things have been implanted into us from the society that we live in. You understand? There's nobody more that has any more jealousy inside them than the oppressor. That's why they like to oppress, because they're jealous of the way we cook, the way we talk, the way we look, the way we have resilience and get through hard times. You understand? Things that they cannot go through. They would jump off of a building if they went through half of the things that we went through. You understand? They would unalive themselves if they went through just half of some of the things that we went through.
Right.
Something you want to bring up? No? You understand? They're just jealous of our resilience and of our strength. You understand? And what I'm saying right now is nothing I'm making up. These things are in the scriptures. These things are in these records, to where we've been resilient, whether we're incarcerated physically, whether we're incarcerated mentally and spiritually. No matter what it is that we go through, we seem to prevail through it. You understand? Right now, you see America's picking on Venezuela. Venezuela has the oil. America wants it. So now they're going to start nitpicking and bothering them, our brothers and sisters over there, the best way they can, kidnapping the president and his wife, bringing them up on all types of charges and so forth and so on. Meanwhile, as they're bringing the president of Venezuela up on charges, we have a convicted felon that's in charge of America. We have a convicted felon as a president. 34 counts, I believe, was found guilty on. Meanwhile, has the audacity to go over to Venezuela, kidnap the president there, and bring him up on charges for type of drug dealing or something like that. This shows you the hypocrisy of America. It shows you just the nastiness and the spirit behind this wicked place we live in, known as Babylon, this wicked place that we know as a cesspool and a hellhole. To bring a man up on drug charges, meanwhile, you're a convicted felon that is a crime boss, that has a whole posse called Proud Boys and Ku Klux Klan and White Knights and white nationalists and so on and so on, that are terrorizing America. Meanwhile, you want to bother the brothers and sisters over in Venezuela because you want what they have. You understand? I mean, this is a horrible, disgusting place that we live in. So therefore, those characteristics of betrayal, of jealousy, we've inherited that. We stood so close to these sick people that we caught what they had. You know, that the lifestyle they live, the way that they carry themselves, the way they think is absolutely contagious. And unfortunately, we stood too close to them and we've contracted what they had. You know what I'm saying? And it's time for that to stop. And we're going to go into the scriptures and talk about betrayal. We're going to talk about forgiveness. First, I want to start with this. Go to I gave you a scripture. We're going to go back to that real quick. Well, let's start with Luke chapter 21 and verse 16 real quick. All right.
Come.
We're going to go into the New Testament real quick. Some people like the New Testament. I can understand that. You understand? But we take on the Bible in its totality. You know what I'm saying? We take on the Old Testament, the Apocrypha, which is part of the Old Testament, and the New Testament. Go ahead, brother.
Why don't some people like the New Testament?
Well, you got what they call some Old Testament Israelites who they feel like that was just added on and made up, just because they don't agree with the text in there. There's no real reason why they don't. You know what I'm saying? The Old Testament Israelites, they don't believe in Jesus Christ, so to hear that Christ is going to return and Christ is the way to the Most High and to that nature, they don't want to hear none of that because they just feel like the Old Testament is the way and the only way. So that's the main reason why they don't like the New Testament. Now you got some Christians who don't like the Old Testament because the Old Testament deals with laws and rules and things you can't do, like get a shape up and eat pork or eat shrimp, crab, lobster. They got so many rules, you know what I'm saying, that you have to abide by. Smoking weed, smoking anything, you know what I'm saying. They don't like that. You know what I'm saying. They do feel like, well, you can eat anything you want. God said eat it with Thanksgiving. You know what I'm saying? They take that Thanksgiving scripture and apply it to everything. You know, you can eat it whatever you want. They say, well, if you can eat whatever you want, can I eat a baby? Well, you can't do that, but you just said anything I want. You understand what I'm saying? So they like to cherry pick and mix things up so to keep them from being disciplined as the Most High God wants it. So it's all about what makes anybody feel good. You understand what I'm saying? But fortunately, here in the UPK, we take the bitter with the sweet. You know what I'm saying? We take no pain, no gain. So we just take it all in its totality, whether we like it or not. You understand? Whether we like it or not, but we do appreciate and love the truth, and that's what we strive for in here. It's just the absolute truth of the scriptures. You understand what I'm saying? So right now, since the brotherhood class, we're gonna go into just some traits that affect the brotherhood and the sisterhood as well. You know what I'm saying? Which is betrayal, which is jealousy, things of this nature. You understand? Let's talk about it real quick. Let's go into Luke chapter 21, and let's start at verse 16.
Luke chapter 21, verse 16. And he shall be betrayed both by parents and brethren and kinsfolk and friends.
Now this is the Most High. This is Christ speaking, saying you're going to be betrayed in life. You're going to be betrayed by your parents, your brothers, your cousins, aunts, uncles, and your friends. Somewhere down the line, you're going to find out that they're going to betray you one way or another. How? Because you can move on to live a whole different type of lifestyle. And just because that they see that you have the strength to move off of and move from what you were raised like, what you were taught, and things of that nature, they're going to find a way to betray you. And I know it sounds ridiculous, but when you come into this truth and you decide to dedicate your life to the Lord in its totality, to give your whole life to the Lord, people, you're going to find that close people to you will end up betraying you. How? They'll end up talking about you. Maybe saying you're crazy. Maybe saying you're brainwashed. Maybe this is not how I raised you. They're going to start criticizing how you are as a parent, how you are as a husband. They're going to start doing these things. You understand what I'm saying? And like I said, if they did it to Christ, they're definitely going to do it to us.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? And when they start doing it, that's when you know you're on the right path. You understand? That's when you know you're on the right path. Because you're going to get a lot of things in your ear. You're going to hear a lot of people saying, man, you're going to listen to the people. You let another man tell you what to do. You know, they're going to start hearing these things and all of that. And this is where the line of betrayal and jealousy comes in. You might ask yourself, well, how is that showing jealousy? Some people could be jealous of your strength, like I said before. People might want to, some people, for example, you might go to a party, a club or something. You see some people standing against the wall. You see some people out there jamming. They dancing with everybody. They having a good time. The person that's sitting on the wall might pick up a little jealousy because they see this brother out here. He dancing and swinging all up the damn floor, just dancing. Meanwhile, the other brother may not have the courage or the security inside of him to go out there and do it. So they get mad at the man that's out there dancing with all the women having a good time. You understand what I'm saying? So some people get jealous of your courage, that you could just step out and step out of the norm, step out of the box, step out of what you've been taught, step out of how you was raised. You understand what I'm saying? Some people are just jealous of that because they want to do it themselves, but they're just too soft and too moist to do it. They can't take criticism. They can't take being alone, having your close loved ones turning their back on you. They can't deal with that. You understand? Keep reading the rest of that.
Come on, God. And some of you shall they cause to be put to death.
Somebody's gonna want you to die just for who you are, not because of what you got, not because of your Bugatti or your Aston Martin or whatever luxury is out there, not because of what you got, just because of who you are. They want you to be put to death. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna go over a good story here in these scriptures. Read verse 17.
Oh God, verse 17. And ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake.
All for the name of the Most High God. All for serving Christ, you will be hated. You understand? This is in the scriptures. This is nothing that we jotted down. It's not a poem. It's in a novel. You understand? This is what is in the records. 2,000 years later, we're reading about it. You understand what I'm saying? Now, I want you to remember this scripture right here about being betrayed by your family, friends, loved ones, and how they're going to want you to be put to death. Let's go back to Genesis. All right, we're going to talk about Joseph in the scriptures. We're going to go talk about Joseph. How Joseph was betrayed by his family. You understand? How they were jealous of him. How they wanted him to be put to death. You understand? We're going to talk about Joseph. We're going to start in Genesis chapter 37.
God, Genesis chapter 37, verse 3.
We're going to start at Genesis chapter 37 and go to verse 3. Go ahead.
God, now Israel loved Joseph.
Israel is another name for Jacob. We all know that Jacob obtained the name Israel once he wrestled with the angel for a blessing. Angel didn't want to bless Jacob. Jacob was so eager and so obsessed with being better, and obsessed with serving the Most High, that he continued to wrestle that angel. The angel, I believe, knocked his hip bone out of place. You understand what I'm saying? And he still wrestled through the pain. He still wanted to cleave onto the Most High that bad that he wrestled the angel. The angel was satisfied with the fight that Jacob put up. You understand? So they changed his name to Israel, the prince of the power. You understand? Keep going.
Now Israel loved Joseph more than all his children.
Now, Joseph was Jacob's favorite child. Go ahead.
Because he was the son of his old age. And he made him a coat of many colors.
Now, he gave Joseph a coat of many colors, because that was his favorite child. You understand? He had Joseph at a very old age with Rachel, so Joseph became one of his favorites. That don't mean he didn't love his other children, but this became his favorite. For times, we're going to rush through these scriptures a little bit, so try to follow along as best we can. Go ahead to verse 4.
Verse 4. And when his brethren saw that their father loved him more than all his brethren, they hated him.
Say it again.
They hated
Go
him.
ahead.
And could not speak peaceably unto him.
They hated him. You understand? They were jealous of him because this was daddy's favorite son. Giving them this nice fancy coat to wear to show that this is my favorite child right here. You understand? He showed Joseph favoritism, and instead of his brothers and them accepting that and showing him favoritism like their father did, they didn't like that. These are his siblings. We just read how your kinfolk and your brethren could be jealous of you, could betray you. You understand? Let's keep reading.
Verse 5. And Joseph dreamed a dream, and he told it his brethren, and they hated him yet the more.
Now, Joseph had a talent of interpreting dreams. You understand? A lot of us out here, specifically Blacks, Latinos, Native Americans, you have a dream, you going to play the lotto as fast as you can. You had a dream, you was on 125th Street, you're going to play 125, $3 straight, $5 box, whatever, you're going to go ahead and play that number. We love trying to interpret a dream. But Joseph actually was blessed with the gift of interpreting dreams. You understand? That's a gift that comes from Most High God. His brothers and sisters that do have that gift. It's not a what was that old lady's name back in the day? Cleo. So this ain't Cleo, Dionne Warwick, or none of that garbage where they call a hotline and they're gonna tell you some garbage about your palm or some crap like that. That's a gift that comes from Most High God. Everybody doesn't have it, but the Most High God will put people in your life that can interpret your dream. How do you know that they can interpret your dream? Because it ain't gonna tell you what you want to hear. They ain't gonna say, well, in 6 years, you're gonna have a yacht and all this other garbage. So they're gonna tell you straight up what the dream is. You understand what I'm saying? So Joseph had that power. Go ahead.
Verse 6. And he said unto them, Hear, I pray you, this dream which I have dreamed.
He's saying, listen, this is the dream I had. He's telling them what he dreamed up. Go ahead.
Verse 7. And behold, we are binding sheaves in the field.
Now he's describing the dream. They're binding. This is the dream. They're binding up sheaves. Okay. Then they're picking up wheat and all of that in the field. Go ahead.
And lo, my sheaf arose.
His sheep stood up straight. Go ahead.
And also stood upright. And behold, your sheaves stood round about and made obedience to my sheaf.
Okay. Meaning what? His sheep stood up, their sheep have bowed down to his sheep. You understand? Right. You understand what I'm saying? So that's what he's saying his dream was. Very simple. Go ahead.
Verse 8. And his brethren said to him, shalt thou indeed reign over us?
So his brothers, as once he heard that, his brother said, so what does that mean? You gonna be over us? Since we bow down to your sheep, you gonna be over us? There's no difference between how they tested Moses and so on and so on. In other words, nigga, who do you think you are?
Right.
You gonna be over me? You know what I'm saying? You gonna be over me? This is what you're telling me? Pretty much this is what he's saying. You understand what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Or shalt thou indeed have dominion over us?
Oh, you gonna have power over all of us. Oh, you are. Go ahead.
And they hated him yet the more for his dream.
Yeah, in other words, nigga, please. You know what I'm saying? They couldn't take the fact that he was gonna be number one. You know what I'm saying? That this is the brother that's in charge. This is all throughout the scriptures. You know what I'm saying? Brothers was jealous of David.
Right.
You know, the little short, pretty boy who was the toughest, roughest nigga they ever seen in their life. You understand what I'm saying? This is just throughout the scriptures how family, friends, close ones can be jealous of. You understand? So drop whenever you got to roll, just let us know. All right? You got to roll? Okay, you can do that. I'll keep going. Brother, I see you, all right? And the water for that information. I'm gonna use that. Appreciate it. You understand? So, as I was saying, this is not uncommon. You know what I'm saying? For your close ones that end up being jealous, being upset, you might have it in your own life. In your own life, brothers and sisters may be jealous of you for no reason, really. You understand? It's not your fault that Most High God bless you with the aura that you have.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
You may not have much. In your mind, you be like, what they jealous of me for?
Right.
You understand? And it's sad because sometimes it's the closest ones to you.
Right.
You understand? This goes on in life. This is not nothing that's far-fetched. You could be laying in the bed with someone who's jealous of you.
Right.
You understand? Who hates your guts just because of your courage, your strength. You understand? Just because of your calmness. You understand? Just because. That's it. People hated Kobe Bryant,
right.
Michael Jordan, all of them, just because it was good. New York hated Reggie Miller. He never even won a championship. But the fact that he was just a monster when they played against the Knicks, New York hated him. You know what I'm saying? Because he was that good. You understand? I'm using these sports figures just to give a general picture, paint a general picture of how someone can hate you just because of who you are and what you do, not because of what you got.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Let's keep going.
And for his word.
Go ahead.
Verse 9. And he dreamed yet another dream and told it to his brother.
Go ahead.
And said, behold, I have dreamed a dream more. And behold, the sun and the moon and the 11 stars made obeisance to me.
He's given another dream that he had. You know what I'm saying? That the sun, the moon, and the stars, that they bowed down to him. You understand? He's not saying this in a braggadocious manner. All he's doing is telling his brothers what he had a dream about. Plenty of people sit around like, you had a dream last night? But they talk about something else.
Right.
Hey, you remember Keisha? I had a dream about Keisha. Like, man, Keisha, they had all types of dreams. You know what I'm saying? He's just telling his brothers what the dream was about. You understand? And the more he tells them, the more all they can hear is, nigga, you think you're gonna be over us?
Right.
This is what your dream was? You understand? Go ahead.
Verse 10. And behold, it to his father and to his brethren. And his father rebuked him and said unto him, what is this dream that thou hast dreamed?
He said, what is this dear brother telling me? What are you talking about? You're going to be over there. What are you talking about? You understand? Even Jacob wasn't even hearing this.
Right.
You know, even daddy was like, come on, man. You know, so what are you talking about? Go ahead.
Shall I and thy mother and thy brethren indeed come to bow down ourselves to thee to the earth?
Now I'm gonna bow down. I'm gonna bow down to you too. Me and your mama. You know, I made you.
Right.
I'm gonna bow down to you. Don't get this you my favorite stuff and let it go to your head. All right. Even though that's daddy's favorite, when daddy was told you're gonna bow down to your son, even he was like, please. Right. Me and your mama, we're gonna bow down to you. I'm gonna take that coat back in a minute I gave you. Keep going.
Go to verse 11. And his brethren envied him, but his father observed the same.
You understand? His father, he peeped. Yeah, I hear you. But his brothers hated him. They envied him. You understand? Envy, that's deep in your spirit now.
Right.
Keep going.
Verse 12. And his brethren went to feed their father's flock in Shechem.
Now they went out to feed the flock. Go ahead.
Verse 13. And Israel said unto Joseph, do not thy brethren feed the flock in Shechem?
Ain't your brothers out there feeding the flock? Ain't they out there doing that? Go ahead.
Come, and I will send thee unto them. And he said to him, here am I.
Now, he said, you go out there with your brother. I'm going to send you out there with them to go ahead and do what they're doing. Go out there with your brothers. You understand? Go ahead.
Verse 14. And he said to him, go, I pray thee, see whether it be well with thy brethren, and well with the flocks. And bring me word again.
Go ahead.
So he sent him out of the valley of Hebron, and he came to Shechem.
Now they sent them on out there to go with your brothers, all right? Long story short, go ahead.
Verse 15, and a certain man found him, and behold, he was wandering in the field. And the man asked him, saying, what seekest thou?
What are you doing? Somebody's seen him out there wandering around, asking what's going on. What are you lost? Whatever the case may be. Keep going.
Verse 16, and he said, I seek my brethren.
I'm looking for my brothers. Go ahead.
Tell me, I pray thee, where they feed their flocks.
I'm looking for my brothers. I'm lost out here. I can't find them. They went out here to go feed the flocks. Where are they? That's for directions. Go ahead.
Verse 17, and the man said, they are departed hence. For I heard them say, let us go to Dothan. And Joseph went after his brethren and found them in Dothan.
Yeah, they went to Dothan. They're not here. They went over there. Joseph went over there trying to find his brothers. You understand? He don't think he's better than his brothers. He don't think nothing. He don't even think that his brothers are envious of him.
Right.
That his brothers hate him. That they're jealous of him. You understand? He's not even thinking that. He's going out there to be with his brothers. Even though he's the favorite, he's not acting arrogant. He's going out there to be with them. He loves his brothers.
Right.
He's going out there to be with them. He got lost, went to the wrong place. He could have turned around and said, oh, shit, the hell with it. I'll see him when I get back home. No, he journeyed out, followed the order of his father, and went out there to look for his brothers and found them. Go ahead.
Verse 18. And when they saw him afar off, even before he came near unto them.
They said, now, the brothers see him coming. The brothers see Joseph walking towards them. You understand? And instead of saying, oh, here he goes, or here he comes, damn, I'm glad he's here so he can help us do this. He can carry this back because my back was. No, they didn't think that. What did they think? Read.
They conspired against him to slay him.
They said, let's kill him. Their brother that got shot out of their same dad, shot out of the same testicles. Their brother, their father's favorite. How much do they love their father if they're willing to slay their father's child?
Right.
How much do they love the Most High if they're willing to slay the child of the Most High? You understand? Envy took over that. Jealousy took over that. Just like we read in Luke. You understand? Your kinfolk, your brethren. And they'll wish to cause you to die. Paraphrase.
Right.
You understand? They said, let's slay him. And guess what? There's somebody in your life. You walking this walk, you coming into this truth, you stopping the garbage you used to do, you changing your thoughts. You understand? Someone could be jealous of you.
Right.
Could be envious of you because you're somebody's favorite.
Right.
You understand? Because you're somebody's favorite. And you don't know who could conspire against you. But guess what? These things can happen. These things can happen. How many times? All you got to do is look at your neighborhood. How many brothers and sisters have been brutally murdered? Excuse me, unalived, brutally, due to jealousy.
Right.
You understand? Through the jealousy, because of what somebody got or what somebody did, or because of where they thought somebody's career or life was going or headed. You understand? Somebody conspired to slay them just because of who they were. How many times yourself have you been jealous or envious?
Right.
And thought about slaying somebody just because you're jealous of them and what they're doing? Really mad about what you're not doing. You understand? These are legitimate feelings that people have back then and nowadays.
Right.
Now let's keep reading about Joseph and how his own brothers want to unalive him. Go ahead.
Verse 18, 19. And they said one to another, behold, this dreamer cometh.
Here come the dreamer. Here come him, the one we're going to bow down to. Here he comes, the dreamer. Not broski. None of that. Here comes the dreamer. Keep going.
Verse 20. Come now, therefore, and let us slay him.
Let's kill him. Excuse me. Let's unalive him. Let's get rid of this dreamer. Go ahead.
And cast him into some pit.
Uh-huh.
And we will say, some evil beast have devoured him. And we shall see what will become of his dream.
Yeah, since we're going to bow down to him, let's slay him and throw him in a hole. In other words, let's unalive him and throw him in a ditch. Throw him on the side of the road somewhere. And then we'll just go home and tell Pops and them, a beast must have came in and unalived him. A beast must have ate him up. You understand? This is how they conspired against Joseph, who didn't even do nothing, but told them about a dream.
Right.
And in that dream, they were going to bow down to Joseph. He would be in charge, so to speak. But they couldn't think. All they knew was bowing down. That's all they heard. Just like an evil woman don't like to hear that word submit.
Right.
They don't want to hear submit. Submit. What does that mean? You gonna bark like a dog, a big dog, hop around on one foot? You know people hear these words and it's like, oh hell no. Bow down. What you mean I bow down? What does that mean? You understand? Except for when it comes to the oppressor, they put the bow down in.
Right.
Let the oppressor come. They gonna bow down. I say everybody know how feisty a so-called strong black woman could be. They was real strong until them Asians was choking them in the beauty salon and in the beauty parlor and all of that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? When they was on there to get all that fake East Indian hair, and them Asians was choking them and smacking them, beating them up, hitting them with all types of yardsticks and everything. All they did was cut the price down to 50% of some blonde wigs, and them sisters was right back up in there. You understand? And bow down to the oppressor.
Right.
Fast. You understand? Keep going.
God, I don't want God. Verse 22. Salakia. Verse 21. And Reuben heard it, and he delivered him out of their hand, and said, let us not kill him.
So Reuben said, hold on, let's not do that. All right, let's not take it that far. We don't want to have this blood on our hands. Go ahead.
Verse 22. And Reuben said unto them, shed no blood. But cast him into this pit.
Just throw him in the pit. Just throw him in there real quick. Let's just toss him in there. Go ahead.
That is in the wilderness. And lay no hand upon him, that he might rid him out of their hand, to deliver him to his father again.
Now just leave him in the pit. Maybe someone will come and eat him. Maybe he'll die, or pass away from starvation. Just throw him in the pit. Let's leave him there. Go ahead. Which is just as bad as unaliving him.
Right.
That's unaliving him slowly.
Right.
You understand? Go ahead.
Verse 23. And it came to pass, when Joseph was come unto his brethren, that they stripped Joseph out of his coat.
Can you imagine that? You walking up to your brothers, no announcement, they just start ripping your clothes off, ripping that beautiful coat that your father gave you with the many colors to show your prestigious in your father's eyes. They ripped it off. Go ahead.
His coat of many colors. That was for him.
Ripped it off. Go ahead.
Verse 24. And they took him and cast him into a pit, And the pit was empty. There was no water in it.
They threw him in a dry hole where there's no water, no nothing in there. Ripped his clothes off and threw him in a pit. You understand? This is how vicious and evil that his brothers then became, all because of jealousy.
Right.
All because of jealousy. And here comes the betrayal.
Right.
Their jealousy led to betrayal. Their own brother. This same type of attitude goes on right now today. This is why our community is messed up.
Right.
You understand? We don't look at the next black man, Latino man, Native American man, woman, child as God's child. Even if it's God's favorite, we still don't respect God that much where we are willing to slay his child, our brother, just from jealousy, just from envy, just because he might be in a better position, just because we might have to answer to him. You understand? There's a lot of brothers that don't want to really come into the UPK because they can't say, sir, yes, sir.
Right.
They can't say con or one con. You know, they can't say it. I'm not bowing down to you. You outrank me.
Right.
You outrank me? Ain't you 17 years old and I'm 50? You outrank me? Sir, yes, sir. Nah, I'm gonna start another. I'll do something different. I'll start the Wop Baba Lubops in church. Because I'm not bowing down. You understand? The same disgusted, nasty spirit is what goes on right now to this day.
Right.
You understand? Keep going.
Come on, verse 25. And they sat down to eat bread.
Yep.
And they lifted up their eyes and looked.
As he's in the hole, just picture this. As he's sitting in the hole, they decide to sit down and eat some bread. Can you imagine what Joseph is going through down in that hole?
Right.
Can you imagine what he's going through down in that pit? Hearing their brothers sit there and talk. Your brothers sit there and talk. What they going to do with you? Is he crying out to them? Is he begging them? Or does he think, because he said, stop playing, y'all, stop playing. Enough is enough. What is he saying?
Right.
And what does it settle in that they're not joking? That this is real? Is he regretting going out to meet his brothers? Is he regretting sitting there confiding in his brothers what the dreams was about? Is he thinking he wish he didn't take that coat from his father? What thoughts are going through this man's mind as he's being betrayed by his own people? You think about, how would you react? How would you feel? You understand? Could you sit down and eat bread after you done betray your brother this way? You understand? See, that's not, and this is why we're reading about this 2,000 years later. This is not our characteristics.
What?
That sounds like some mafia stuff where they can go and knock off another Italian and then go eat some strombolis at the restaurant and eat and talk about it.
That's right.
That's not in our culture. To be nasty, disgusting animals like that. To sit there and break bread and eat bread as they discuss what they're going to do with their brother. Not an enemy, not someone who has caused some type of crime to where death is punishable by death. None of that. Their brother who had a dream. Damn. Keep going.
But when God, and behold, a company of Ishmaelites.
Yes, here come the heathens. Here come the Ishmaelites. You know what that is? Mr. Halal.
Right.
You know, the ones with the shish kebabs at the truck, you know, on a stick. Some barbecue mouse on a stick. You understand? With the white sauce and all of that. Lamb over, they said it's lamb. You understand? They said it's lamb. I don't know. There's a lot of rats running around here.
Right.
So they don't have a shortage of meat around here. You understand? Lamb over rice, them. You understand? Red dots. Don't believe in deodorant. eat with their feet and their hands and all of that?
Right.
Am I lying?
La.
Am I lying?
La.
And then after they finish eating with their hands and feet, go make you a chopped cheese.
Right.
And so you might not, if y'all not in New York area, you don't know about the chopped cheese. You understand? And you don't want to know about it. Because one of the Ishmaelites will fix it for you with their feet.
Right.
Oh, man. Go ahead.
Cain,
Go ahead. Bro.
Gideon,
Uh-huh.
with their camels,
With their what?
camels,
The camel jockeys. Go ahead.
bearing spicery
Uh-huh.
and balm and myrrh,
Uh-huh.
going to carry it down to Egypt.
So these heathens are passing on by, and let's see, good old Judah comes up with a great idea. Typical nigga. Come up with a good idea. We'll go ahead and read verse 26.
Verse 26. And Judah said unto his brethren, what profit is it if we slay our brethren?
We're gonna get some money off of this. Now, here he come with the flip. You understand what I'm saying? Here he come with the flip. How can we get some money off of this? Go ahead.
And conceal his blood.
How can we do this? Let's think here. Go ahead. Go ahead.
That's that hustling spirit.
That's the hustling spirit. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Here it comes. Here comes the old Nicky Barnes and the Frank Lucas and hopped out of him real quick.
Right.
How can we get some money off of this? Let's think here. Let's put our brains together. Aha! Here comes this heathen. Go ahead.
Verse 27. Come and let us sell him to the Ishmaelites.
Let's sell him. That's all. Let's sell him. Guess what? That same mentality go on. You understand? Harlem used to have a lot of black businesses.
Right.
You understand? But when it came to that money, sold them to the imposters, sold them to the Ishmaelites.
Right.
That's why you can go to Texas Fried Chicken, and guess what? A Ishmaelite is frying chicken with his feet.
Right.
And he's going to sell it to you. That's why you can go over to the Chinese store, over to Wing Fong's kitchen, and get 4 chicken wings and rice. So they say. You understand? Our people already sold us to the Ishmaelites.
Right.
They already did it. That's why they own Harlem. You understand? And it's not just Harlem. Not just Harlem. They own a lot of stock here in America. Own a lot. We've been sold to them. The same disgusting, stinking, backbiting, greedy, jealous, envious attitude been around, still around.
Right.
And it's high time to come up out of this garbage.
Right.
This is why we're reading about it. Keep going.
But God, let not our hand be upon him.
Look, we can get rid of them. Get a little bit of spices and all of that. Listen, and our blood on our hands. Keep going.
For he is our brother.
Go ahead.
And our flesh.
Uh-huh.
And his brethren were content.
Yeah, we cool with that. Yep. They huddled up. Yep. Sell them on 3. 1, 2, 3. Sell them. Get them out of here. You understand? Typical, nasty, disgusting, filthy spirit is around right now.
Right.
And we have caught that nasty flu from the heathens. That spirit of betraying your brother, being evil with your brother. How can you make a profit off of your brother and cost him his life, his freedom, his spirit, his hopes, his dreams, his ambitions? To hell with all of that.
Right.
Let's get rid of it. Because his hopes, his dreams, and his ambitions include me answering to him. How filthy and disgusting is that? You understand? This spirit is still around, and you better make sure you don't have that spirit inside of you.
Right.
That's it. Not even a little bit. Not even a little bit. I'd rather bow down to my brother and call him sir. Give a damn, he's 8 years old.
Right.
Rather call him sir, yes sir, than to go to some filthy, stinking, overworked, and underpaid slave and look at Mr. Fudrikowitz and look and say, yes, sir, to some white man.
Right.
Or yes, sir, to some stinking Asian or some heathen. Sitting there, yes, sir, showing all 3 of your teeth. Cheesing up in his damn face. I'd rather say, sir, yes, sir, to my brother. You understand? Keep going.
Go on, God. Verse 28. Then there passed by Midianites, merchantmen, and they drew and lifted up Joseph out of the pit.
They grabbed him out of the pit. Imagine when they pulled him up out the pit in the hands of the enemy, in the hands of slave catchers,
right,
in the hands of slave traders, in front of the brothers. And you looking at them as they whisk you away. Just think about it. In the world, if you were getting jumped and beat up, and you turned and seen all your boys, your cousin and your crew, standing there watching you get beat up, watching you get beat down and stomped out, how would you feel? How would you feel about that type of betrayal? Were you set up? Are they scared, or did they have a hand in this? What would go through your mind as that boot crashed across your damn face and all you can see is your brother them sitting there watching you get beat butt naked, by the way? You understand? This is the filth that goes on right now to this day. Right. Let's keep going for time's sake. Let's keep pushing.
And sold Joseph to the Ishmaelites for 20 pieces of silver.
How much?
20 pieces of silver.
Sold them for a dub of some silver. A dub, a 20 piece of silver. That's what their brothers' hopes, dreams, ambitions, breath, heartbeat, life was worth. A dub sack of silver. Keep going.
And they brought Joseph into Egypt.
It took him to where the slaves is at. Took him where the slaves at. What do you think is going through his mind as he's whisked off to be shackled and chained up and abused even more? And as his brothers, as he's whisking off down the road. You understand? Probably walking. And he's looking back to see his brothers in them as they're smiling as he goes off. There goes the dreamer. Got rid of him.
Right.
Now let's go back and tell Pops that he got ate up by a beast or something. And this is all, we can't, we don't know what happened. You understand? This is the jealousy and the betrayal. You understand? Keep going.
Go on, cover verse 29. And Reuben returned unto the pit, and behold, Joseph was not in the pit. And he rent his clothes.
He was upset. He was sad. You understand? But why be sad now? You was with it.
Right.
You understand? Why be sad now? If you sit back and watch somebody get essayed and you don't do nothing about it, that means you was with it.
Right.
If you see some violation going on and you don't do nothing about it, that means you're with it. See, this is why we love the UPK. So we got something called counsel here.
Right.
You understand? If something's not right, we fix it. We don't condone it. We're not accessories to violations.
Right.
You understand? You know why we do that? Because we love each other. You understand? And we fix it. We don't sit back and watch it erupt and then cry. What are we crying for? Because you didn't do nothing about it? You understand? Let's keep going.
Verse 30. And he returned unto his brethren and said, the child is not, and whither shall I go?
You understand? Now he's all confused. He don't know what's going on. Go ahead. Now you got questions. Go ahead.
Verse 31. And they took Joseph's coat and killed a kid of the goats and dipped the coat in the blood.
So they took his coat. Now here comes the cover up. They killed a child goat, dipped Joseph's coat all in the blood. Killed a child goat and took Joseph's coat and rubbed it all in it, smeared the blood all in it. Go ahead.
Verse 32. And they sent the coat of many colors And they brought it to their father and said, "This have we found. Now, Salakia, know now whether it be thy son's coat or no."
Now they said, "Look, we found this. Is this Joseph's coat or not, Pops?" Now they lying to their dad.
Right.
You understand? Now they lying to they went through all of this. Planned, plotted, strategized. How to ruin the family. To live a lie in the family.
Right.
Bring the lie to their pops. How much do they care about him? How much do they care about their own father? This is how deep that the jealousy went. You understand? This is how deep. How many times have we heard about siblings hurting each other, unaliving each other, cousins unaliving each other? There's some neighborhoods out in America where they live a gang culture. One cousin might be a Crip, one cousin might be a Blood, and they go to war. Where they're willing to hurt each other. They don't care if that's Auntie Gretchen's son. Right. They don't care if that's Auntie Carol's son. They don't care if that's Uncle Jerome's child. Willing to cause destruction and death within the family. These things go on today.
Right.
You understand? Keep going.
Kanawakad, verse 33. And he knew it.
Right.
And said, "It is my son's coat. An evil beast hath devoured him.
Yep.
Joseph is without doubt rent in pieces."
Now he's upset. How do you think Jacob feels now? You understand? How do you think Jacob feels now? He the one that said, "Go out there with your brothers, sit them out there." How he must feel guilty. He must feel like that's my fault. I should have had him do something here at the house instead of sending him out there.
Right.
He might be alive. Now he has to have this guilt inside of him. You understand? Do you know how many people might have some guilt like that? If I just didn't tell him to go to the store, they wouldn't have got hit with that bullet.
Right.
If I just would have told her, if I would have walked to the store to get the milk, then she wouldn't have got struck by that bullet. If I would have gave him a note to go get me some cigarettes at the corner store for Mr. Rivera, maybe they wouldn't have got kidnapped.
Right.
You understand? That feeling you feel of your guilt, they made their father feel this, and it was a lie.
Right.
You understand? This is where jealousy and betrayal affects the family, affects the community, can tear down lives. You understand? Let's keep going.
Verse 34. And Jacob rent his clothes and put sackcloth upon his loins and mourned for his son many days.
He mourned for his son many, many days. Hurt. Now let's keep going real quick. We're gonna skip in a minute, but let's see the mentality of the children. Let's see the mentality that they have. Read the next verse.
Verse 35. And all his sons and all his daughters arose up to comfort him.
To do what?
Comfort him.
During this lie, during this envious, jealous betrayal, they still had the gall and the audacity on one accord to fake it. And they rose up to do what?
Comfort him.
They was to comfort him. That's like the person that unalives somebody and goes to the funeral to the victim's mother and said, "We're gonna find out who did this. We're so sorry for the loss. We don't understand how this happened." When they're the ones that did it. That's common, isn't it? That's common. And this is what they did with their daddy. Go ahead.
If I'm in the movie Juice, when Tupac killed his friend.
Right.
And went to his funeral.
Right. Tupac did it in Juice.
Right.
You understand? Tupac did it in Juice. That is common in the neighborhood.
Right.
That's common. You understand? Keep going.
But he refused to be comforted. And he said, "For I will go down into the grave unto my son mourning." Thus his father wept for him.
You understand? Jacob's tore up over this, and his children are comforting him. You understand? You got to be a tough one to go fake tears.
Right.
rub your daddy on the back and say, Dad, sorry, we're here for you. We're here. We love you. Miss him. And so and cry with your daddy over what you have done in secret. You got to be a devious somebody for that.
Right.
You understand? Read verse 36, then we're going to jump around.
Come, verse 36. And the Midianites sold him into Egypt unto Potiphar, an officer of Pharaoh, and captain of the guard.
So they sold him to a man named Potiphar, who was a captain of the guard in Egypt for Pharaoh. You understand? This is a man that got some clout, some rank. You understand? Now, Joseph goes into he becomes a slave in Egypt for Potiphar. We're going to skip around a little bit, all right? Now, Joseph, after being betrayed, he must be going through some turmoil internally. He must feel betrayed, hurt, backstabbed. You understand? He went from a loving family to being put into slavery because of his family. You understand? We just read in Luke, right? We just read in Luke about your family, your kinfolks, your brethren, your friends betraying you to the point of death.
Right.
You understand? You understand? This is why it was said, because of things like this. These things go on to this very day.
Right.
How many brothers and sisters are incarcerated right now? Some because of a lie. Some because they made a mistake and got a sentence that was outlandish. You understand? Got some crazy sentence for something small, and they sit in that cell and thinking they're rotting away. You understand? I mean, these things go on to this day.
Right.
Now let's jump to verse 39, because even though Joseph was betrayed because of his jealous family, just because he was thrown in the pit, stripped naked, because someone lied about his death, through all of that, thrown into slavery. You understand? Even though he was going through all of that, there's one thing that could not be stripped of Joseph. There's one thing that could not be taken. There's one thing they could not keep in that pit. There's one thing those shackles could not detain. There's one thing. He was chosen by the Most High God.
Right.
You can't beat that. You can't chain that. You can't unalive that. You can't put it in the pit. You can't lie about it. You can't cover it up. You understand? You can't do that. How do we know? It's in the scriptures. It's in the records. Go to chapter 39.
Okay.
All right, we're going to skip around for time's sake. All right, we got a little bit of time left. Let's go to 39. Let's start at verse 1. Let's start there and see what this got.
Genesis chapter 39, verse 1. And Joseph was brought down to Egypt, and Potiphar, an officer of Pharaoh, captain of the guard, an Egyptian, brought him to the hands of the Ishmaelites, which had brought him down thither.
All right, so we're going through the process. He got brought down. He's hit with his new slave master now, Potiphar, who was a high-ranking man in Egypt. You understand? He brought him down. Go ahead, verse 2.
Verse 2. And the Lord was with Joseph.
And say it again.
And the Lord was with Joseph.
Even though he had envious brothers and sisters, threw him in the pit, cast him into slavery. Say it again.
And the Lord was with Joseph.
Through all the hard times, through all the turmoil, through the bad thoughts, through the insecurities, through the ups and downs, through the stress, through the depression, through the anger, through the sadness, through the hurt, through the hopelessness. Say it again.
And the Lord was with Joseph.
The Lord was still with Joseph. Just like he's still with you. Just like he's still with you. Through it all, through the ups and downs and all arounds, through all the tornadoes and whirlwinds. You understand? I know you feel like you're drowning. I know. You feel like you're in quicksand. I know. You got all types of health issues and family issues and all of this. Overworked, underpaid, rent going up, pay staying the same. If you're getting any pay.
Right.
Public assistance ain't assisting. All of this. The Lord's still with you. You understand? That's the beautiful part about it. You understand? That's the beautiful part of pain.
Right.
That's the beautiful part. The more it hurts, the more you know the Lord's with you.
Right.
Go ahead, keep going.
And he was a prosperous man.
Uh-huh.
And he was in the house of his master, the Egyptian.
And even though he was in captivity, even though he was sold by his brothers and sisters, even though he was betrayed, you understand? Even though they had to fake his death, he still was prosperous.
Right.
You understand? Prosperous don't necessarily mean he had an abundance of money. He could have been prosperous spiritually.
Right.
You understand? He felt good. He was on the up and up. He didn't sit there and mope and weep about it. He stood up in it. He stood up in it. You understand? This is the resilience. You understand? You know this is a child of God. You know he's a nigga.
Right.
Because he stood up in the mud, stood up in the rain, stood up in the hurricane, stood up in the earthquake. He stood up in it.
Right.
You understand? He stood up in it. He didn't go shoot up a school.
That's right. Right.
He didn't go to the beach and shoot everybody up at the beach.
Right.
He didn't become a serial killer.
That's right.
No. He went into that cesspool and he stood up in it. You understand? He got to be a nigga. Keep going.
God. Verse 3. And his master saw that the Lord was with him.
Say it again.
And his master.
His what?
His master.
Donald Trump what?
His master.
Your boss at your job what?
His master.
The fake Jewish man what?
His master.
The Ishmaelites.
His master.
The Asians.
His master.
The oppressor.
His master.
The devil.
His master.
Go ahead. What did it say?
Saw that the Lord was with him.
You didn't see the Lord's with you. Who can stand up in the middle of hell like you can? You understand? You ever heard of a reservation? Still standing up. You ever heard of a barrio? Still standing up. Heard of the ghetto before? Still standing up. You heard of the crack epidemic? Still standing up. Heard of mass incarceration? Still standing up. 500,000 abortions? Still standing up. You understand? Gentrification? Still standing up.
Right.
Damn. You understand? You better know who you are. You understand? Because through all of the jealousy, all of the envy, all of the betrayal, all of the being thrown in the pit, all of the being in captivity, all of having the chains around your neck, your feet, your mind, your thoughts, your hopes and dreams, through all of that, being diminished, tarnished, wiped away, smeared, and everything else, he still stood up. The Lord's still with him. He got to be a nigga.
Right.
Keep going.
But God, in that the Lord made all that he did to prosper in his
everything he touched worked. Everything he touched grew. You understand? That sounds like one of us, don't it?
Right.
Because through all of the hardships that we've been through, whether it was Jim Crow, slavery, we still invent air conditioners,
right?
Stoplights. What else? What else we invent? Cell phones. What else we invent? Started to have black college. All types of things we invented and created. Everything we touched still prospered in the midst of hell.
Right.
In the midst of captivity. Everything we touched prospered. Still to this day. You understand? Still to this day. That's it. Who else can go out in the park and make a beat with their mouth and do all of that and make it into hip hop and rap and be a billionaire off of that?
That's right.
Damn. I love being black. I mean, don't
that's
anybody else out there do? When I say black, I mean all the tribes.
Right.
Shit. Excuse my language. Pardon me. Keep going.
Verse 4. And Joseph found grace in his sight. And he served him. And he made him overseer of his house.
He made him. They gave him some power. You understand? Gave him some power. Gave a righteous man some power. You understand? See, Babylon know better to give a righteous man some power. They're scared to give Commander Yohanan this power.
That's right.
They're scared to put him in the White House.
Right.
It'll be the Black House.
That's right.
You understand? And America gonna get a good checking. You understand? Put a righteous man up in there. They put a righteous man in. You understand? Keep going.
And all that he had, he put into his hand.
You understand? He was in control. You understand? Keep going.
Verse 5. And it came to pass from the time that he made him overseer in his house, and over all that he had, that the Lord blessed the Egyptian's house for Joseph's sake.
Now, we're going to start right there. I want to skip that for time's sake. Skip down to verse, hold on 1 second. Skip down to verse 7. Now, you see how this brother's flourishing, right? In the midst of hell. You see he's flourishing. Got some power. You understand? Now, as soon as brother get the power, just like nowadays, what happens when a black man get in power? What happened when a Latino brother, Native American man, what happened when they get into some power here in this captivity? Just a little dash of power here in this captivity. Here come that heathen woman.
That's right.
Bringing her nasty, disinfected, funky tail around of God's chosen men, and here they come, sneaking around,
right,
crawling around. Here they come with mono and every other disease that they don't even have anymore, crabs and everything else. Here they come around. Here they come, making passes.
Right.
You understand? Here they come, that iron board back.
Right.
Here they come, floating around now. How do I know? Read verse 7.
Verse 7. And it came to pass after these things that his master's wife.
Who?
Master's wife.
That Caucasian woman?
Master's wife.
No, the little Ching Li Chinese woman.
Master's wife.
Go ahead.
Cast her eyes upon Joseph. And she said, "Liar."
So come and get some of this. Come and get some of these sardines. Now come on and get some of this. You understand? I don't need no summer's eve and none of that. Come on over here and get some of this. You understand what I'm saying? Oh, Salaki, forgive me, all here. The brothers in here, we having a good time. Don't mind us. It's just amazing how these scriptures show real life.
Right.
You understand? Now, come and lay with some of this funk. Go ahead, keep reading.
Verse 8. But he refused.
Hell no, I don't want none of that. I don't want none of that. You understand what I'm saying? Go ahead.
And said unto his master's wife, Behold.
Listen, he said to the master's wife, Behold. What does that mean? He said, in true brother fact, he said, listen, check this out here. You know what I'm saying? Check this out. Go ahead.
My master wanteth not that is with me. In the house.
I said, listen, you know, I'm in the master's house. Go ahead.
And he have committed all that he have to my hand.
And so he done put this in my hand. You know what I'm saying? Your husband is good to me. You know, I gotta watch over his stuff. You understand? Go ahead.
Verse 9. There is none greater in this house than I.
He gave me the power. I'm running. He's not here right now. I'm in charge. This is the responsibility that he gave me. Go ahead.
Neither have he kept back anything from me but thee.
No, just everything else I can have except for you. You know what I'm saying? I can't have you. Go ahead.
Because thou art his wife.
His wife. Go ahead.
How then can I do this great wickedness?
How can I do this great wickedness? He trusted me, you with everything else but you. How can I do this wickedness? But what's the big one? And do what?
It's sin against God.
How can I sin against God, more importantly? How can I lay with this dog? And how can I betray the trust of this heathen? This is a heathen. This is how righteous Joseph was.
Right.
A heathen gave him this power. He's not even going to backstab a heathen. Unlike his siblings who were willing to backstab, betray, lie on their own flesh and blood.
Right.
This is why they had to bow down to him. This is why the brothers had to bow down. That's why Jacob and them had to eventually bow down to Joseph, because he was righteous from the jump. You understand? Look at the morals that this man had.
That's right.
He won't even backstab a heathen.
Right.
You understand? How can he sin against God? How can he disrespect this heathen that gave me what I wanted? You understand? Gave me what I wanted. And this is the moral compass that we have to have.
Right.
If he won't even backstab a heathen, his slave master. You know he wouldn't backstab his own brothers and sisters. See, this is the type of man that's in the UPK. These type of men we breed in here. This is our community how to raise brothers. Have morals, integrity, dignity. You understand? This is what Joseph had.
That's right.
Keep going.
Verse 10.
Yeah.
And it came to pass, as he spake to Joseph day by day, that he hearkened not unto her.
Yep.
To lie by her, or to be with her.
He said, no, I'm not doing none of that. Go ahead.
Verse 11. And it came to pass about this time that Joseph went into the house to do his business.
He went on about his business to go do what he's asked to do. Go ahead.
And there was none of the men of the house there with him.
Nobody was around. Go ahead.
Verse 12. And she caught him by his garment.
She caught him by the grabbed his clothes. Now she's getting aggressive, just like a heathen woman.
Right.
Just like a disgusting, filthy heathen woman. Now she wanted to get the grab, and he said no.
Right.
Don't know me, no. Right. He said no. That's it. So take your clammy, nasty, dirty fingernail having hands and go ahead about your business. No, she want to rip his clothes. Go ahead.
Say, lie with me. And he left his garment in her hand.
Yeah, he said he got out of there. Go ahead. What did he do?
And fled.
He left. He ran. Go ahead.
And got him out. Verse 13.
Keep going.
And it came to pass when she saw that he had left his garment in her hand and was fled forth.
Now she sees she got his garment in his hand. He's running off. Go ahead.
Verse 14. That she called unto the men of her house.
She called the men of her house. Go ahead.
And spake unto them, saying, see, he hath brought in Hebrew unto us to mock us.
He brought this nasty nigga in here to mock us. Go ahead.
He came in unto me to lie with me. And I cried with a loud voice.
She said he tried to come in here and lay with me. You understand? The same thing with Emmett Till.
Right.
George Steiner.
Right.
Black Wall Street.
Right.
You understand? How many times have a filthy discussion he that lied on another black man? Somebody he came to lie with me. They did it in Rosewood.
Right.
You understand? This goes on to this very day. This filthy, disgusting heathen woman seeing this Hebrew man, this black man, you understand, prospering in captivity, in hell, was attracted to him by his aura, and I'm sure his looks.
Right.
You understand?
That's right.
And since he said no to her nasty self, she decided, I'm going to lie on him.
Right.
You understand? I'm going to say that he tried to lay with me. He tried to get aggressive with me. You understand? This goes on to this day.
That's right.
Now, guess what? He wouldn't be in that predicament if his brothers and sisters didn't betray him.
Right.
If jealousy didn't creep in on them, if they didn't allow that monkey and that demon of jealousy and envy to creep in on them, the brother wouldn't be in that predicament.
Right.
You understand? And this is what, as a people, this is what you have to understand. Before you do something to somebody out of your nasty, disgusting, spite-having mind, realize how the pain and the trauma trickles on down.
Right.
Now this man's life is in danger. Again.
Right.
From the lies of this heathen woman and the lies of his own people.
Right.
This is why I tell you, it's in these heathens' blood to be deceptive, to lie. And if you stand too close to this contagious disease they have called wickedness, it will hop on you. You won't get it. Sanitizer is not getting in the way. Right. A mask is not getting in the way. You understand? Separation gets away. Right. And choosing none of their ways. Not jealousy, not envy, not betrayal. Not lying to the point it's going to cause a man his life. Not lying at all. Let's keep reading.
Verse 15. And it came to pass when he heard that I lifted up my voice and cried, that he left his garment with me.
Yes, go ahead.
And fled and got him out. Verse 16. And she lay.
No. Stop. Go to verse 20. For time's sake, go to verse 20 real quick.
Verse 20. And Joseph's master took him and put him into the prison, a place where the king's prisoners were bound. And he was there in the prison.
Now, they threw him in prison off of this lie. They threw him in prison. All right, go to chapter 40 real quick.
All
right. Matter of fact, sorry. Go to chapter 40. Wait, scroll down to verse 8 real quick. Scroll down to verse 8. Let me see that real quick. All right, for time, so we come up on the time. All right. All right, just real quick. I'll read verse 8. All right, Joseph's in prison right now. Go ahead, and we're going to talk about some dreams that he was going to interpret. All right, real quick. Verse 8.
Genesis chapter 40, verse 8. And they said unto him, we have dreamed a dream, and there is no interpreter of it. And Joseph said unto them, do not interpretations belong to God? Tell me then, I pray you.
Go ahead. Verse 9.
And the chief butler told his dream to Joseph and said to him, in my dream, behold, a vine was before me.
Matter if we want to skip all of that, he ran into some brothers, Baker and a cupbearer, I believe. Right. They had some dreams. Joseph interpreted these dreams. You understand? Right. Interpreted one was going to the death of one of them, I believe. Right. And it was another one. I can't recall what that one was. It's in here somewhere, but I can't recall. But I know one of them was a death, which these prophecies that he prophesied with these dreams, these dreams he interpreted, eventually came true. All right? Go ahead.
One of them was going to be left free.
One was going to be left free. That's what it was. One was going to be unalive, and one was going to be let free. Both of those came true. All right? I'm speeding through this for time's sake because I want to get to this. All right? So that's what's going on right now at this point in time. He also eventually went to interpret Pharaoh's dreams, I believe. You know what I'm saying? And Pharaoh found him to be a great man. You know what I'm saying? A great standings. And he appointed Joseph a high rank within Egypt. I think he was his second in command over Egypt. All right. So go to chapter 41, and let's go down to verse 38 real quick. All right.
Genesis chapter 41, verse 38. And Pharaoh said unto his servants, can we find such a one as this is, a man in whom the Spirit of God is?
Can we find a better man than this man right here, Joseph? You know what I'm saying? This is the Pharaoh saying about Joseph, a Hebrew man, you know what I'm saying? An Israelite, you know what I'm saying? Who's the son of Jacob. You know what I'm saying? Can we find a better man than him? Who everything he touched prospers. His resilience, his strength. Can we find somebody better than him? Who can rise up and stand up in the midst of this hell that we put him through? He's a prisoner now. You know what I'm saying? He went from a pit to a slave to having a little bit of power in a man's house to now being in prison. And he's still standing. Keep going.
Verse 39. And Pharaoh said unto Joseph, for as much as God hath showed thee all this, there is none so discreet and wise as thou art.
Now, Joseph, he's giving him much praise. Pharaoh is. Keep going.
Verse 40. Thou shalt be over my house.
You're going to rule. Go ahead.
And according unto thy word shall all my people be ruled.
You are going to rule these people. You're going to be my number two. You understand? This is what he's telling Joseph, the Pharaoh. Because Joseph, even through the pits of hell, even through imprisonment, he still stood up and stood strong. You understand? Still stood up and stood strong in the midst of the hell, just like you do. Black man, woman, and child.
Right.
Latino man, woman, and child. Native American man, woman, and child, just like you do. Stand up in the pits of hell. You understand? It's recognized and realized. All you got to do is keep standing. Keep going.
Only in the throne will I be greater than thou.
There's going to be nobody greater than you, than me. You understand? You're going to be my number 2. You understand? That's how much he wooed this heathen master.
Right.
You understand? He knew he couldn't do it. He knew that the rest of the heathens he had was incompetent and stupid and dumb.
Right.
So he needed him, an Israelite man, to rule over. That's how righteous we are.
That's right.
That we can rule a wicked kingdom. That we can rule it and run it in a righteous manner. You understand? That's how powerful we are. That's how powerful you are. You understand? Now, read verse 42, and then we're going to drop it and skip real quick.
Verse 42. And Pharaoh took off his ring from his hand.
Took him off his hands. Go ahead.
And put it on Joseph's hand.
And put it on Joseph's hands. Go ahead.
And arrayed him in vestures of fine linen. And put a gold chain about his neck.
Put a what?
Gold chain about his neck.
Welcome to Rockefeller. No, sir. He put the gold chain on his neck, gave him the finest of clothes. You understand what I'm saying? Damn. You understand? Like Tupac came out of prison or something, got the chain with the Versace shirts and all of that. He came out, he looking good now.
Right.
You understand? You understand? Now, we're going to drop that. Now, I hope y'all getting a good picture of this.
Right.
He was in prison, all right? He was betrayed by his family, thrown into captivity, rose up in that captivity, thrown in prison because of some filthy, disgusting heathen woman's lies, rose back up again. Now he's on top. He's number 2. He's Pharaoh's number 2. You understand? The Most High God's with this man.
That's right.
You understand? With this man. You understand? He already proved how righteous he was when he didn't lay with that dog.
Right.
You understand? Now go to chapter 42. Right? Chapter 42 and let's start at verse 1.
Okay, Genesis chapter 42, verse 1.
Yep, come on with it.
Now, when Jacob saw that there was corn in Egypt, Jacob said unto his sons, why do ye look upon another?
Now, go ahead. Now they're going through some famine, I believe.
Right.
Out in the land of Canaan, where Jacob and them were staying at. Jacob and the siblings, the brothers, the other brothers. Now they're hungry. They can't eat. But Egypt is flourishing.
Right.
Egypt got it all. Why? Because Joseph is running.
That's right.
He got things under control in this wicked society.
Right.
Go ahead.
Verse 2. And he said, behold, I have heard that there is corn in Egypt. Get you down thither and buy for us from thence, that we may live and not die.
Go ahead.
Verse 3. And Joseph's 10 brethren went down to buy corn in Egypt.
Now the brothers, now they're coming to Egypt. Go ahead.
Verse 4. But Benjamin, Joseph's brother, Jacob sent not with his brethren, for he said, let's preadventure mischief before him.
You understand? So he kept Benjamin behind. All the rest of the brothers went out to Egypt to go get some food because they ain't got no food where they at.
Right.
They hungry where they at. They starving where they at. So now we got to go over here to get some food. Lo and behold, Joseph is in control, but they don't know it. They don't recognize it when they get there. Right. Let's keep reading.
Verse 5. And the sons of Israel came to buy corn among those that came. For the famine was in the land of Canaan.
Now say the famine hit. Go ahead.
Verse 6. Joseph was the governor over the land.
He was running things. Go ahead.
And it was that sold to all the people of the land.
And he's running things. He's hustling. You know, say he got the things flowing like clockwork. Go ahead.
And Joseph's brethren came and bowed down themselves before him with their faces to the earth.
Didn't Joseph tell him a long time ago you was going to bow down to me?
That's right.
Didn't Joseph already tell him a long time ago that you're going to bow down to me? Right. And they took that bow down. We're going to be your slaves. We're going to run after you just because you think you're the favorite. And guess what? At the end of the day, they came to Joseph hungry, starving, miserable, all jammed up. When you get hungry, your mind ain't right.
Right.
You understand? Maybe on the verge of dying, a famine hit. That means the mother and father's not eating. They not eating. Ain't nobody eating. And they came and did what? Bowed down like Joseph said that they was going to do. They could have listened from the jump.
Right.
They could have listened from the jump. But jealousy and envy made them do what they did to this brother. And now they're bowing down in hunger. Keep going.
Verse 7. And Joseph saw his brethren, and he knew them.
He said again?
Knew them.
He knew who they was. Go ahead.
But made himself strange unto them.
I ain't going to say who I am. Go ahead.
And spake roughly unto them.
And he spoke rough to him. You understand? Not out of anger.
Right.
Not out of hatred. Go ahead.
And he said unto them, Whence cometh ye?
Go ahead.
And they said, From the land of Canaan to buy food.
Yeah, we just came here to buy some food. Go ahead.
Verse 8. And Joseph knew his brethren, but they knew him not.
They didn't know who that was talking to them so roughly like that. They didn't know it was their brother that they deceived, that they betrayed, that they were jealous of, that they had a problem bowing down to. They didn't know that was him. Go ahead.
Verse 9. And Joseph remembered the dreams which he dreamed of them, and said unto them, Ye are spies. To see the nakedness of the land, ye are come.
Now they ain't messing with him. Now y'all spies. You know they're not spies. But he thought about, I told these niggas that they was going to bow down.
Right.
Didn't want it to be this kind of way.
Right.
So you can't stop what God got going.
That's right. That's right.
You can't stop what God got going. And don't you let nobody think because they put you through a hard time, because they're putting you through hell and you're going through hell. Don't think for 1 second that they can stop what the Most High God already got laid out for you.
Right.
All you got to do is do what Joseph did and stand up. So all you got to do, stand up in it. You understand? Stand up in it, just like he did. Keep going.
So verse 10. And he said unto him, Nay, my Lord,
Uh-huh.
but to buy food are thy servants come.
Now, all we want to do is buy some food. You understand? That's what we want to do. Now, is there more? Should we say more than that? No, we're gonna skip there. We're gonna skip the time, so I gotta chop it up and skip there. All right. So they're there. They hit him by the food. He's messing with him a little bit. He don't want to reveal who he is at this point in time. Mind you, he's not putting him to death. You understand? He's not giving him no hard time. He's just messing with him a little bit. You understand? Because he wants to see how they changed. Did they change who they are? Did they change their spirit? You know what I'm saying? He's not upset with them. He's nothing.
Right.
He don't have no animosity in his heart, even though he should, or even though he could. I'll put it that way. All right, we're gonna skip that. Go to chapter 43. Chapter 43 and go straight to verse 30.
Okay. Genesis chapter 43, verse 30. And Joseph made haste for his vows to yearn upon his brother.
Say it again.
And Joseph made haste for his vows to yearn upon his brother.
He made haste. Go ahead.
And he sought where to weep.
He's cried for his brothers. He cried for them. You understand? Felt sorry for them. Felt bad for them. You understand? Missed his brothers. Loved his brothers. Didn't mean no harm.
Right.
If he knew that I'm sure with the type of spirit Joseph had, if he knew that it would make them feel jealous, he probably wouldn't even have told them that.
Right.
Because he loved them. And when he seen him, he cried. Not his blood didn't boil. He wasn't inflamed with hatred.
Right.
He cried. Sorrow, empathy, compassion that he felt for the people who betrayed him. Keep going.
Verse 31. And he washed his face and went out and refrained himself and set on bread.
And so he washed his face off and went back out there. I just wanted to read verse 30 because he cried for his brothers.
Right.
He felt sorry for his brothers.
Right.
Now, drop that, go to chapter 45.
Okay.
All right, we're skipping through for time's sake because we definitely up on the time.
Joseph chapter 45, verse 1. Then Joseph could not refrain himself before all them that stood by him.
He couldn't take it no more. Go ahead.
And he cried,
because
every man caused every man to go out from me. And there stood no man with him, while Joseph made himself known unto his brethren.
He let his brothers know now. It's me, Joseph, the one that you betrayed. You understand? The one you threw in the pit, naked. The one that was cast out to slavery. The one that's been in prison. The one that still stood up through all the trials, the tribulation, the pain, the hurt, the sorrow, the hopelessness. The one that stood up. It's me. I'm here. Go to verse 14.
Oh, God. Verse 14. And he fell upon his brother Benjamin's neck and wept. And Benjamin wept upon his neck.
He cried when he saw his brother Benjamin, who finally came. Jacob finally sent Benjamin to go into Egypt. He seen his little brother. He started crying. And he hugged him. Go ahead, verse 15.
Verse 15. Moreover, he kissed all his brothers.
He kissed all his brothers. After all they did to him. After everything that they did to him. He still loved them. He cried. He kissed them. Which means he hugged them, embraced them. Keep going.
And wept upon them.
Go ahead.
And after that, his brethren talked with him.
They talked with him for a while. Sat with him and caught up. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do it. And guess what? This is what forgiveness looks like.
Right.
You understand? This is what real forgiveness looks like. You know why? They put him through hell and he stood up in it.
Right.
He stood up in it. You understand? Drop that and go to verse chapter 50. You understand? Y'all can go back and read these on your own. All right? Read these on your own. Chapter 50, go to verse 15.
Come on, Carter. Genesis chapter 50, verse 15. And when Joseph's brothers saw that their father was dead, they said, Joseph will peradventure hate us.
Yeah, he's going to hate us now. Pops died. Go ahead.
And will certainly requite us all the evil which we did unto him.
He's going to pay now. He's going to pay us back. For everything that we did, then Joseph's going to pay us back now. Pops is dead, and it's our fault. You understand? They feeling bad now. You understand? Go ahead.
Go on, verse 16. And they sent a messenger unto Joseph, saying, thy father did command before he died, saying.
Pop said this. Go ahead.
Verse 17. So shall he say unto Joseph.
Say.
Forgive.
Do it again.
Forgive.
Say it again.
Forgive.
Black folks need to learn how to do what?
Forgive.
Latino brothers and sisters should do what?
Forgive.
When they try to hurt you, put you down, trying to kill you, throw you through the pits of hell, all because they don't like your aura, all because they don't like how you carry yourself, all because they don't like your strength, all because one day you might be the boss and they have to bow down to you or listen to you. You understand? All because they don't want to say Khan or Khan. They don't want to say yes, sir, yes, sir. All you have to do is still do what?
Forgive.
All you got to do is forgive. Go ahead.
I pray thee now the trespass of thy brethren and their sin, for they did unto thee evil.
They did evil, but forgive them. Go ahead.
And now we pray thee, forgive the trespasses of the servants of the God of thy father. And Joseph wept when they spake unto him.
Forgive us. Forgive the father of your children and forgive the children of God. You understand? Forgive us. Joseph could have been one nasty bastard right here.
Right.
He could have been nasty to him. What would you do? Keep going.
Oh, God. Verse 18. And his brethren also went and fell down before his face. And they said, behold, we be thy servants.
Didn't Joseph say this before? He told this dream before.
Right.
That through all the evil, they still did it.
Right.
Like Joseph said. Like the prophet said. And he stood up in that mess. Go ahead.
Verse 19. And Joseph said unto them, fear not, for am I in the place of God?
What are you scared of? You understand? I'm in the place of God. I'm with the Most High. Go ahead.
Verse 20.
Uh-huh.
But as for you, ye thought evil against me,
Uh-huh.
but God made it unto good.
Even though you wished evil against me, God put me through it for the good.
Right.
You understand? What you thought was pain was pleasure.
Right.
What you thought was you stunting me was actually growth.
Right.
That's what you thought. You understand? Let me tell you something. What people want to do to you, whatever, because what you go through, God wants you to go through.
Right.
I don't give a damn what their intentions are. Give a damn what their intentions are. If you stand up in it, the Most High God will make you proud in it.
Right.
And guess what? Say thank you to the ones that want you to be down.
Say
thank you to the ones that wish you the worst. The ones close to you that wish you the worst. Say thank you. You understand? Specifically, if you're standing with the Most High God.
Right.
Can't nobody touch you. Can't nothing beat you. You understand? Nothing. I mean, damn, it's in the scriptures. Sure, when did you write this? When did you write this? Did you write this? I didn't write it either. Commanders you didn't write it. We didn't write this. This is in the records.
Right.
Thousands of years. Keep going.
To bring to pass, as it is this day, to save much people alive.
Yeah, I went through this so other people can live. You understand? And you better think about that yourself. You understand? Read the last one, verse 21.
Verse 21. Therefore, fear ye not. I will nourish you.
I'll do what?
Nourish you.
After you threw me in the pit naked, I'm gonna do what?
Nourish you.
After I went into captivity, I'm gonna do what?
Nourish you.
After I got accused by this heathen of trying to assault her and throw her in prison, I'm gonna do what?
Nourish you.
Even though you hated me, I'm gonna what?
Nourish you.
You didn't listen. I'm gonna still do what?
Nourish you.
Go ahead.
And your little ones.
And your children. And my little nieces and nephews that I didn't even get a chance to meet. I'm gonna nourish you and them. Go ahead.
And he comforted them. And spake kindly unto them.
And that's what we need to do as a people.
Right.
You're gonna go through betrayal. You're gonna go through jealousy, and you bet to display forgiveness.
Right.
You understand? You know why? Because you're built like that.
Right.
You understand? And it's an order from the Most High God. With that, I'm Priest Officer 5000 Shalai Yala, represent the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. Come out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. You understand? Please, if you get time, go on to ISUPK the BRONX, subscribe to the channel, subscribe to ISUPK Yonkers. You understand? Go support this troop, subscribe to ISUPK Harlem. You understand? Pay your tithes. Make sure you get ready for this upcoming Passover. You understand? Until then and beyond, make sure you practice forgiveness. You stay strong in your trial, your tribulation, through your hurricane, your whirlwinds. You stand strong and stand firm in it. Most High God got you going through it, not just for you, but for somebody else. All right. Stay focused, stay strong. Let's end it with a song. Play a song real quick.
Come on, Carl.
You understand? Big up to my man Kawak. Play a Kawak song real quick.
Come on, Carl.
Drop Kawak. Big up to Kawak. Thank you for everybody that's tuned in. Make sure you like, share, comment. Let's push this truth. Let's be 55 times more righteous than the wicked is. You understand? Let's get busy. Let's do this. All right. Bang out some Kawak real quick. You know, one of my favorite ones we have played before.
Come on, Carl.
Where's that joint at? Play that Kawak. We're going to end with Kawak. Big up to Kawak. Go down. That's not. Go to the videos. All right, scroll down. Let's see. No, go down. Come on. Right there on the far right. Hit it, brother. All right, come on.
It's 6 and 13 commandments, nigga, and you can't do 10, my nigga. Matter of fact, you can't do 1, my nigga. Let's see if you can stop and pork. I see that pork you running down your fork. Talk about you blessed in the streets of New York. I see that tight Christian 3-piece suit that you bought. When you gonna rock that? When you go to court? maybe Sunday, then get Easter. I blast at you masters, knowledge reigns supreme. All you teachers, pedophile supporters, cool rigor mortis. Your niggas out of order. When Christ return, you hear the scream from the chorus. Now breathe.
Revelations 6 and 17. For the great day of his wrath is come, and who shall be able to stand?
Discussing society that we live in, man. And we gotta separate from the society. We gotta separate. How long does the white man have to murder and kill for you to realize he's a goddamn devil? How long does he have to murder and rape and arrest and shoot unlawfully for you to realize this white man is a goddamn beast?
All he does is rape, murder, steal, and plunder. You understand that? And as a result, they destroyed our people. And as a result, our people are running around with the goddamn Wu-Tang Clan because there's a Jewish imposter on the planet. When you take away a man's identity, you can replace it with anything. That's why we're in every religion.
And what I'm telling you, what I have to teach you, every race does it automatically. You don't have to teach Asians to join themselves. You don't have to teach East Indians to join themselves. You don't have to teach Arabs. When Africans come over here from Africa, you don't have to teach them that. You don't have to teach the Vietnamese. You have to teach us. You have to teach us.